is Wilton going to be able to practice today?
We'll try to see what he can do. So we'll see.
When he comes back, is he your starting quarterback?
No, we'll just see where he is health-wise. There's no promises to anybody. We'll make sure he's healthy before we do anything. So those are all our decisions.
What kind of goes into those decisions?
Is he healthy? Our doctors tell us he's healthy, and then we say, good.
No, I mean, like, as far as who's your starting quarterback going forward?
Well, who practices? I mean, you can't name a guy a starting quarterback who doesn't practice. So we'll see who practices this week and who's available to us.
Is there any temptation to just kind of grow with Dorian going forward?
No, our temptation is to beat Fresno.
What are the things you saw in the Oklahoma game film when you look back at it?
Saw a lot of things. You know, I think obviously the penalties. You know, we had an offensive penalty, a late hit, which is unacceptable. We had 3 pass interference penalties, so they were bigger yardages. We took care of the administrative penalties. We had 1 defensive offsides. The week before we had 6 of those, so we got to clean up the pass interference stuff. Too many missed assignments on the offensive side of the ball, and too many missed tackles on defense, and our coverage units need to improve.
What about your review of the offensive line?
Again, just missed assignments. We got to make sure we communicate better.
What kind of led to those breakdowns on special teams for those returns?
Again, just I think effort. To be honest with you, you know, we got to get better effort. If not, we're going to find other guys there.
How does Jalen right now?
Jalen's fine.
So he's going to practice today?
Should.
Okay. What about Mike? He's been kind of out.
He's been out, so he's out today.
Okay. You mentioned tackling again after the game. How do you go about fixing that?
You got to continue to work on the fundamentals of it. It's just like blocking. Same thing we have to work on every single day. It's a core fundamental of how you play football. You got to be able to tackle on defense and block on offense. So we got to continue to emphasize that, and we'll always continue to emphasize that.
Go ahead.
What do you think of Michael Ezekie's performance? He played in the first half as well. He didn't play in
I thought Mike has earned it. He's trained really well. Had a really good week last week, and as we talked as a staff as the week went along, he kept making plays during practice. So we said he's a guy we got to get on the field, and I thought Mike did a nice job, and hopefully we can build upon that.
What about Darnay? What makes him such a good cornerback?
He's just he's got an unbelievable work ethic, and so he's another guy that, if you ask me who practiced the best for us last week, Darnay would have been one of those guys. And the way he plays on Saturday is a reflection of his training that goes on during the week.
What do you think of the way the running game has been in 2 games so far?
It's been okay. Needs to be better for us to win.
What do you think can improve to?
Everything. Blocking, schematically, getting the assignments right, making sure we're on the right people, making sure we identify things the right way, finishing our blocks. A lot of times we're good and we're right at the point of attack, but then we get thrown off a block or not fundamentally sound in terms of what we're doing from that standpoint, and our running backs could run harder.
What did you think Oklahoma's defensive line and linebackers were doing that led to some missed assignments on your offensive line?
It was nothing that they were doing. It was just us making sure we communicated everything across the front, so it had nothing to do with them at all. It had all to do with us.
For the guys coming off suspension, do they have to do anything? Do they slot right back where they were, or do they have to work their way back in?
Here, so I don't know where you would slot somebody from. I mean, I coached here last year, and I was staff didn't coach here last year, so there is no anywhere. So it's just they're going to practice and train. If they practice and train well, then they'll get a chance to compete and play for a job. If they don't practice and train well, then they won't get a chance to compete. Simple, just like everybody else earned their spot. Nothing's given here, everything is earned. So, and there is no going back to anywhere because we weren't here. So.